we need to follow when we are planning time, when we are planning our time, when we are preparing a time schedule. And now, today we will see some time plans. Okay. Now, here is a model of time schedule for Sita, who has a high school going child and is also doing a course through open schooling. A list of all the activities to be performed by her are presented in the table below. The activities that are underlined in the table have to be done at those definite times, as the times to do them is inflexible. The other activities can be done according to her convenience as they are flexible. So the activities which are inflexible means that those she has to do are underlined. Now, 5:30 to 6:15 a.m. she wakes up and freshens up. 6:15 a.m. to 7 a.m. she washes her clothes. 7 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. she prepares breakfast and starts cooking lunch. Then 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. she dresses the child and sends to school, which is also an inflexible activity. She cannot skip that. Then 8:30 to 9, she cleans the surroundings and packs the lunch box. 9 to 9:30, she has breakfast. Then 9:30 to 11 a.m., she cleans the house. 11 to 11:30, bathe and get ready. 11:30 to 11:45, rest. 11:45 to 12:45, she studies. 12:45 to 1 o'clock, she has to pick up the child from the school, which is also an important task, an inflexible task. Then she has 1 to 1:45 p.m. serve and eat lunch. 1:45 to 2 p.m. wind up and clean the kitchen. 2 to 2:45 she does personal hobbies or rest. Then 2:45 to 3:30 she does pre-preparation for dinner. 3:30 to 4, half an hour is a tea break. 4 to 4:15 p.m. she will shop for daily needs. 4:15 to 5:15 she will help the child to do homework. 5:15, 6:15 she will prepare dinner. 6:15 to 7:30 she will serve and eat dinner. 7:30 to 8:30 she will wind up and clean the kitchen. 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. she will study. 8:45 to 10 she will get ready for sleeping. And 10:15 to 10:30 she will rest. And after that 10:30 she will probably go to sleep. Okay. Now, what have you observed from this time plan? What's your observation from the time plan? Can you think and tell me?
Really organized.
Organized. Yes, and
I think like the timings fit everything perfectly.
she has made plannings for everything.
Like the times, they fit the plans really well.
Yes, times they fit the plans. Yes, what else? Wisely. Say loudly. She's used time wisely. She's using her time wisely, yes. If you can see, there are breaks. There are breaks in between. There are tea breaks, there are breaks for rest, right? There are breaks in between. Then also, activities are scheduled according to the times. Okay, like there is no like odd time activities. Morning is like waking up, freshen up. Afternoon she has like then like lunch and all, and then evening, afternoon, mid-afternoon or late afternoon, she'll do preparation for dinner, then she'll make the dinner. So everything is very timely, okay, organized in a very timely manner, okay. Now, give me a second, I'll show you. Okay, first let's read this portion. From the time plan presented above, you can observe that there are certain times of the day when a number of activities have to be performed within a fixed time period. These time periods are called peak load periods. Now, those activities which have to be performed within a fixed time period, these time periods are known as peak load periods. These peak load need to be managed by proper planning. For example, children's uniform can be ironed and kept ready for the next morning before, like the night before. Then some preparations for some preparations of lunch and breakfast can be done in the evening. Okay, this will reduce pressure from this peak workload period in the morning next day. Working constantly leads to tiredness and fatigue, both physical and mental. You may have also noticed that the afternoon time is being spent on rest and hobbies. Okay, the afternoon time that is spent on rest and hobbies is known as the leisure period because it is also important for us to give ourselves a rest, give ourselves a break. Okay, so afternoon time where you rest and do your hobbies is known as the leisure time. Okay, those activities which have to be done at a specific period of time are known as that time period is known as peak load. Okay, those activities which you cannot miss are known as inflexible activities. All right, now this is essential to give rest to the body and to break the monotony of hectic routine. This also helps to recharge the body physically and emotionally. It recharges our body physically and emotionally, right? We feel fresh, we feel more refreshed, more energetic to do our work. Okay, then then we have this also helps us to manage a peak workload efficiently and remove stress. Some things are see we need to plan some things prior. Okay, we need to plan for some things. We need to make pre-preparations prior. Okay, sometimes because not everything can be done in the in the peak load period. Suppose you are having guests. Okay, are having guests coming over. So after the guests arrive, do we do the cleaning then? Do we do the cooking and do we go for grocery shopping and prepare all the ingredients and all after the guests come? No, right? We do it before. We do it before they come. We check the fridge. We check if all the ingredients we need are there or not. If we need to soak something, we'll soak it and keep. If we need to wash some things, wash and cut some things. We'll cut the salad before. We'll wash and cut the vegetable that needs to be made before only. Right? Mothers also prepare the dough and keep. Okay, so that when they come, a hot food can be made faster. Okay, it will be a peak load period, right? When their lunchtime will be there, and if our mothers are preparing the food, then if they are doing all the cutting, cleaning, soaking, preparing the dough, that time only it will be load for them, right? So that is why we do it prior. They do it beforehand. Okay, that to manage the peak load periods. Every member of a family will have their own time plan, and chance of time plans of family members clashing can be resolved by adjusting timing of different activities. What if your plan and somebody in your family's plan clashes? Then you have to adjust your activity. Suppose You have made a plan, like in your time plan, there is a time to study. But your mom says that you need to wash the clothes now, you need to do the laundry right now. Okay. No more no more pushing it further, but you need to do it right now. So what you will do, you'll have to do the laundry then that time, right? So you'll push your studies a little bit, say half an hour, 1 hour further. Okay, you finish the laundry quickly and then you do the studying. Okay, or say you have planned a time for studying and some guests come over. Okay, so some guests come over that time. So you have to push your study time a little further. You have to adjust that timing in your plan. Consider a family where the son is the first to leave for school, daughter leaves for college after that, then the mother leaves for office. Hence, their bathing time can be adjusted accordingly. Okay, so son takes a bath first, next the daughter takes a bath, then their mother. Father is a shopkeeper, so he can bath after everyone has had their bath and left for school, college, office. The person who goes first will take the bath first, right? The person who goes second, then they will take the bath. Then the person who goes last will take the bath last. Okay, so this is how the activities can be managed. Okay, this is how the activities can be managed. Okay, give me a second. Can you see the day planner? This was for 29th Jan that I had made. Okay, waking up, then attending the like 15 minutes to freshen up, attending the youth meeting. Then I had a class I had to take in the morning, devotion and prayer, then 2 units of GUL. GULS was a subject, okay, one of our subjects. Then learning and teaching is also a subject, 2 units of that, like revision, when I was doing the revision. Then remaining units in 4 to 5:30 in evening take rest, then revision, then 7:30, 9:30 break, then revision, then prayer. So this is from 6:15 to 11:45, and I planned out my day. This was mostly about studying. Okay, I'm gonna plan my study. Then there is this was my revision plan before my exam started. Okay, before my exams started. My exams were starting from 5 June. So this is the plan from 26th May to 4 June. Revision of, I was like done with all the course. This was revision of every subject, full course. So I had planned 26 May, 27 May, what subject I have to study, what all I have to do. Okay, 3rd and 4th June, same subject I studied for the 5th June paper. The paper was 5th June. This was like when we had guests coming over, mop the hall, clean up a washroom, clean the porch, put urinal, hand wash, and arrange the drawing room, put verses, put flowers, broom the stairs, dusting of my room, arrange the dressing table, bookshelf, drawing room. All of this I did when we had like guests coming over, and they were staying with us. So for that time, this was 30th December also like projects when I had like my whole winter breaks were spent in projects. Totally. We had a lot of files and all. This was from that projects and some work that I had planned out. Okay. So this is how we can make planners and work on them, follow them to get our things done on time, to get our things done efficiently. Okay. Understood? Okay.
Yes.
Now, use this time plan given in table 15.1 and answer the following. If a guest arrives suddenly during one of your peak load periods, how will you manage your tasks?
If they're coming maybe in the evening or something, I would try to do as much as I can in the morning. And then after that, maybe if there's a little bit left, I'd probably stay up in the night as well and try to finish some of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. If you know that they're coming prior, you know already we can manage. But if they come suddenly, then what?
I guess I would push most of my stuff to go to after they leave, probably.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, rescheduling. Or another way is seek help of other family members, right? We can seek help from other family members. That's how like we manage when we have a guest coming over. Two or three of our family people come together. One is managing like the lunch or dinner. Another person manages the cleaning, okay, preparations and everything. One person is attending. So we divide the work and manage at our homes. Right. So that is like you can take help of other family member, or you can reschedule, or you can simplify the tasks. Okay. You can simplify the tasks. Means that if you had planned for something like if you had a big plan, you can like simplify it more. If you had planned in that you can say peak load period. Suppose take an example of studying. If you had planned to study 3 chapters. Okay. Because guests arrived, you can do some work, you can help out your parents, and you can, after that, you can do 1 chapter, simplifying it. Okay. Doing a portion of it, simplifying the task. What are the advantages of preparing a time plan? When you plan and interpret a time plan or schedule, you realize how useful it has been to you. The advantages are you will be able to finish all your work efficiently without feeling tired. You will also find time for rest and relaxation. You'll find time for your hobbies like playing outdoor games, doing embroidery, listening to music, dancing, watching TV, etc. You will be able to do more productive work in less time. You are saved from last minute tensions and confusion, and better quality of work is done because it is pre-planned. Okay? Because it is pre-planned. Now, what will happen if we do not make a time plan, either mentally or on paper? If you do not make it on paper, you can do it mentally. Sometimes I do not make it on paper, I do it mentally. If only I have some things, like suppose I have 4 to 5 new tasks, then mentally I have this picture that by this time I need to get this thing done. In afternoon, I need to get that thing done. Evening, this thing. So mentally, also you should have it in your mind. Then you may not have enough time for each task if you not plan it. You may not have time for unforeseen events like visitors dropping in or an unexpected and urgent visit to the doctor if a family member has been taken ill. To enable us to complete all our tasks, we must try to save time. How do you think we can save time? Saving time? How? Making time plans and following them strictly, not wasting time, using labor saving equipments, doing 2 or more activities at the same time, which is called as dovetailing of activities. Okay. Dovetailing is doing 2 or 3 activities at the same time. Okay. That is known as dovetailing. Using labor saving equipments is what? Like you can say mm, using things such as a vacuum cleaner, okay, that like saves us the work of sitting and cleaning and all of that. Okay. Then also use of a washing machine instead of sitting and rubbing and washing the clothes with hands. You can use an automatic washing machine, which will like wash the clothes and will save time. Will save the hard work of like will save the labor time of sitting and doing it. Okay. Then dovetailing. Do you do dovetailing sometimes? Doing 2 or 3 activities at the same time? Yes. Suppose you are studying, okay. With studying, you shouldn't really do dovetailing, but it can be homework and listening to music and making notes. Okay. Do not really advise you to listen to music when you're learning. But if you're doing homework, if you're doing math homework or things like that, you can put on music and do the homework, and then you are making notes also. So 2 to 3 activities at the same time. People like if I'm washing the dishes, I wash the dishes, okay, cleaning the sink, and I'll take out the garbage. That would be dovetailing. The 3 activities at the same time, right? So that is dovetailing. Now, let's see how we can incorporate dovetailing in our activities. Cook dal, vegetable, wash dishes, and wash clothes in a washing machine. Okay? Then you have to study, cook dinner, help sister with the homework. There are 2 ways to do this activity. Option 1 is cook dal 20 minutes. Look at the table on the screen. Cook dal 20 minutes. Cook vegetables 20 minutes. Wash dishes 20 minutes. Wash clothes 20 minutes. Time taken will be 80 minutes. Well, you do fill water in washing machine, add detergent, start washing 5 minutes. First put on water on stove for boiling dal 2 minutes. Clean and wash dal and put it in water for cooking. It will take you 5 minutes. Wash and cut vegetables and keep for cooking 10 minutes. Wash dishes while cooking and washing of clothes is going on. Okay? Like till your cooking is going on and your washing machine is going on, you wash the dishes 20 minutes. Wind up the kitchen cooking and then wind up the washing of clothes and dry. So all of it will take you 55 minutes. We do this usually, right? Dovetailing we do. We do not like put the clothes in washing, then sit, then after the clothes are washed, after half an hour we'll dry them, then we sit, then we go, we cook food. Okay, then till the food is cooked, we are sitting. Until the food is cooked, the women clean the whole kitchen. They do all the dusting. They do like they wipe all the um, they wipe the counter. Okay, they wipe the gas stove, everything. They clean it while the cooking is done. They do everything. Okay, so that is dovetailing. Okay, washing of clothes while the clothes are being washed. You wash the dishes. You do other things. Okay, so that saves us time. Okay. Now, also, while doing dishes, you can listen to music or radio. Thus, by dovetailing activities, we can save time. Now, activity. Observe your mother performing her household chores one day. List all the activities she performs, suggest a ways by which she can save her time and is able to watch TV, follow her hobbies, and find time for her to rest also. Request her to record the number of hours before she is able to save. She is able to save by following your suggestions. Okay, so you can do this activity. Then list 4 activities that your mothers perform in a day and suggest how they can be dovetailed. Okay, how they can be mixed together and they can be done. Let us now see how we can save energy due to tasks which otherwise might have got left undone. Understood. Understood. You can try out these two activities. Any doubt in any other portion and dovetailing in importance and the benefits, advantages and disadvantages of the time plan? No? No? Now, ways of saving energy. During the day, we all do different types of activities which require different amount of energy. Some activities are there which require a lot of energy, whereas some activities do not require much energy. Okay. Now, those activities which take a lot of energy, which consume a lot of energy, large amounts of energy, are known as heavy activities. So, examples of heavy activities: running, jogging, mopping. Moderate activities like sweeping, ironing, and cooking require average amount of energy. Okay, sometimes they require average amount only some energy, whereas some activities require very less energy, very little energy, such as reading, watching TV, listening to music, lying down. Okay, so those activities require less energy. Understood? Can you give me some examples besides these activities that are heavy activities, moderate or light activities that you do?
For heavy, I would say probably lifting something really heavy.
Yes.
Moderate, um,
Say Megan loudly. Cannot hear you. My mic is on, Megan. No, say loudly.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Would dusting be a moderate activity?
Will dusting be a moderate activity? I think so, Megan. Yes, dusting would be a moderate activity because you have to dust everything in the house. You have to climb to dust some paintings. You have to lift things and dust. So, moderate activity.
but even like doing homework or writing something, I think that would also be moderate.
Okay. Yes, but if it is a very little homework, 4 5
Yeah.
lines, then light activity. But if it is a whole lot of homework, okay, if it's taking you time, then a lot of time, moderate. Okay. What would be some light activities for y'all?
Playing something,
Playing something, playing music.
playing music, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Yes. Now, make a list of heavy, moderate, and light activities performed by every family member in your home. Father and mother. Or some heavy, moderate, and light activities are performed by family members.
Heavy stuff? Like heavy stuff?
Lifting heavy stuff, yes.
um, maybe going to get some groceries.
Okay.
Maybe moderate. I think that'd probably be,
Yes, that is moderate.
yeah.
Did you see a light workout? Like,
A light workout.
no. for the father, it is something like a night activity.
Night activity.
Light. Light activity. You want to say a
Light.
light.
Right activity.
Light.
Light activity. For the father, what would be a light activity? Reading the newspaper,
Okay.
drinking tea. Okay. Drinking tea, reading newspaper, watching videos on his phone, all of it, or listening to the radio. All these would be light activities for a father. Okay, for a mother also drinking tea or reading a newspaper, reading a book, okay, or taking rest. All of them would be light activities. Okay. Now, in text questions 15.2, state whether the following statements are true or false. If false, write the correct statement below. Time and energy are closely related to each other. Is it true or false?
The statement is false. But it's true that the true.
You're so confused. It's true. Okay, time and energy are related to each other. The statement is true. Time can be utilized more effectively if time plan is not made. True or false? False. What should be the true statement?
Can be more utilized more effectively if the time plan is made.
Yes, if the time plan is made. When we combine 2 or 3 activities together, it is known as dovetailing. True or false?
True.
True. While preparing time plan, there is no need to think about number of activities to be performed. True or false?
False.
False. What should be the correct statement?
While preparing a time plan, you should consider the number of activities that are to be performed.
Yes, that is right. Now, a list of some activities are given below. State whether light, moderate, or heavy work is required to be done to perform these activities. Okay, state whether they are like light, moderate, or heavy. Preparing notes, no, or moderate. Mopping the house,
Moderate.
moderate. Heavy, heavy. It's heavy. Diwali, cleaning, heavy. Cycling,
Heavy.
heavy to moderate. It can be heavy if you are cycling for a long distance, if you're cycling on a hike, heavy. But if you're cycling only to the nearby street, moderate. Okay. Listening to a radio,
Right.
moderate. No, light, light. Telling a story,
Light.
light. Yes, good. So we will stop here for today. Okay. Tomorrow we will continue from saving energy. How we can save energy or what we can do to save energy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all for today.
Wait,
See you
tomorrow is the
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, it's the day after
Yeah.
Monday we will continue
Yep.
with the lesson. Okay. Tomorrow you have the activities. Okay. And then you have the weekend. So we'll continue the lesson Monday.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
then. See you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.